and quickly grabbed this new approach to life. By so doing also, they lost their freedom, their free will, and their independence. But in 1917, the world faced a huge problem. Nations were working hard to compete in this industrialized economy, and there was a shortage. Not a shortage of oil or coal or other natural resources. It was a shortage of people, specifically obedient factory workers. The solution to this economic dilemma was an experiment of sorts. It hadn't been done before until someone thought of it: mandatory public schools. Unfortunately, the initial purpose of the public school system was not to inspire children or generate scholars, and it wasn't created for dreamers, people who color outside the lines, break the rules, and challenge the status quo. The public school system of the early 1900s was invented to create a nation full of adults who would obediently do their jobs in factory assembly lines. Teaching children to sit in straight rows and scheduling the entire day with the ringing of bells wasn't by chance. Punishing those who didn't conform was very purposeful. These were the skills they will need to join the labor force. Intentionally or not, this method of turning dreamers into workers was an investment in the nation's economic future, and it worked. This then led to several generations of productive, fully employed workers. But that isn't working anymore. Why? Our economy has changed. We don't live in an industrialized economy anymore. We live in a connected economy. Right now, there are more users on Facebook than there were people on the planet 200 years ago. Technology has made it possible for us to connect with people, ideas, in the world instantaneously. And as a result, our economy has expanded from localized towns and communities to the entire world. We have globalized trade in nearly every way. In the past, the obedient do what you are told without question people were rewarded for working hard and putting their dreams aside in order to toe the line. They were given well-paying jobs that led to long-term careers. They were guaranteed pensions and benefits, and the promise that they would always be taken care of. And they were. But that promise is gone for most of us today. Even if you have a white-collar job, the majority of white-collar workers are still working in factory. Instead of operating a sewing machine, welding a metal, they now push pencils, type on keyboards, or process paperwork. It's still factory work because the entire focus of the day is spent on increasing productivity, which leaves little room or no room at all for creativity, spontaneity, or individuality. The educated, hard-working masses are still doing what they are told to do, but they are no longer getting what they deserve. Even if you do everything you are told to do today, graduate from high school, go to university, get a degree, work hard, and get whatever job you can find. If you are lucky enough to find one, you are not guaranteed anything. Companies are being forced to change with the changing economy or die right now. Layoffs happen more often than opening jobs appear. If you have a job where your boss tells you exactly what you have to do, he or she would always find someone cheaper than you to do it. Did you know that the average life of job now is 4.5 years? Contrast that to the 1960s when it was 40 years. The connected economy rewards a different group of people. It rewards the people who see things differently, who don't conform, people who have ideas that no one else has, people who are willing to work hard, but also know that the old way of doing things is broken. The connected economy rewards you not for being a worker, but for standing up and reaching out. The connected economy rewards the connectors. Whether it is connecting a person to a person, a business to a business to a product, or a product to a person, those who learn how to connect are the ones who will survive and excel in the connected economy. That is how the world has changed. It is not about to change. It already has. Things are done differently now, and they are not going back to where they used to be. Look at Facebook. What's their product? It's you. Your network, your information, your ideas, they all have value. Does Facebook pay you money for selling your information to advertisers? No, but we'll still use it because we have an innate desire to connect with people. In fact, neuroscientists have found we are actually hardwired to connect to each other. Look at Uber, the world's largest taxi company. Do they own any vehicle? No, they don't. They simply connect riders to drivers. Some people know how to leverage this innate ability in today's economy, but most don't. And because they don't know how to do it, most of them are paralyzed by fear, resisting the shift despite clear indications telling them it is time to change.
Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing today? I believe you are doing awesomely well. Okay, so just a quick instruction before we get started. Want to appreciate you for making our time to be here this evening, and I want to let you know that you are highly regarded for being here this evening. So quickly, I want you to go to the comment section. There's a comment section in the Zoom. So go to the comment section and let us know your name. Also put in your reservation code. There's a code that was sent to you. Put that in the comment section, okay? Your name and your reservation code. Okay, would like to have that in the comment section. So can you put that in on the comment section, okay, so that we can identify you properly. Then also, under the participant, I would like you to edit your name and type your name and your actual name there. So if you are not signing with your real name, just type in your real name so that the person, we can also identify you for attendance and official purposes, okay? I hope this instruction is understood. Okay, so let's do that quickly within the next couple of minutes. The host will get the meeting started in no time.
Today. On behalf of whoever invited you, you're welcome. Kindly go to the comment section and type down your full name and your reservation code, your full name and your reservation code, the code that was used to grant you access as we get started in this meeting. Go to the comment section, write down your full name, your reservation code, okay? If network throws you out for any reason, make sure you're back because you're going to learn a lot of things today. Admin, kindly help me just type what people need to do in case network throws them out or they cannot hear. Just have those things ready. All right, so I'm going to be starting the meeting now. I'm going to do a little introduction. I will play a short video that will do a little introduction that will introduce me so you know who is speaking, and then we'll take it up from there, okay? Fantastic. Okay. All right, so just listen to this video and then you will understand who is speaking and then we'll take it up from there.
A visionary, a trailblazer, a woman of purpose. In a world where leadership often demands power, Ambassador Ronke Koshimani redefines it with grace, empathy, and unwavering determination. As the only woman among the G8 leaders, she stands tall, not just as a leader, but as a movement. She's an elite Amazon ambassador, a transformative force in network marketing, and a shining beacon of hope and inspiration for women everywhere. Ambassador Ronke is more than a trailblazer. She's a revolution. A woman who has broken barriers, rewritten narratives, and paved the way for others to rise unapologetically. She doesn't merely occupy spaces. She transforms them with purpose and passion. With a heart that overflows with generosity and a vision that knows no limits, she empowers everyone she touches to embrace their greatness. Beyond her groundbreaking achievements, Ambassador Ronke is the epitome of balance and strength. She's a devoted mother, a loving wife, and a rock-solid pillar in her family and professional life. Her ability to gracefully navigate these roles while leading with excellence is a testament to her resilience, dedication, and unshakable purpose. Her leadership is not defined by authority, but by compassion. She doesn't just inspire with her words, she transforms lives through her actions. She uplifts, nurtures, and selflessly pours herself into the dreams of others, showing every woman that success and fulfillment are not just possible, but attainable. Today, we are privileged to celebrate this phenomenal woman who is building a legacy that transcends generations. She's not just a leader, she's a symbol of empowerment, a legend in the making, and proof that women can lead with both strength and heart. So ladies and gentlemen, let us rise to our feet with thunderous applause and joyful cheers to welcome this remarkable woman, this beacon of hope, and this force of transformation, Ambassador Ronke Koshemani.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, so are we ready? Are you ready? If you're ready to receive, go to the comments and say, I am ready. If you're ready to receive, go to the comments and say, I am ready, because I am ready to dish it out tonight, but I need to be ready. I need to be sure that you're ready to receive. You're ready to receive. Oh, women, I'm not seeing your comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not seeing your comments. Are you ready? Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so I've already been introduced, so we're well aware. So I'm just going to jump right into it. All right. So 9 years of joining this industry. I've mentored thousands of people. I've raised 30 monthly millionaires. And at the end of this meeting, I'm going to be selecting some of you here who are going to be among our mentees. I'll be selecting some of you. So ensure you stay in the meeting till the end, because I'm going to be doing a selection by the end of the meeting for those who want to have the kind of montage that I just had, for those who want to have become public speakers, you want to be a monthly millionaire, you want to grow financially this 2025. I'm going to be selecting some of you from this meeting, so ensure you're there till the end. Okay, fantastic. So as a group, who are we and what are the goals? We have 4 major goals. The number 1 goal is philanthropy. We give a lot, we do a lot of helping people and all that. That's our number 1 goal. Number 2 goal is wealth creation. We want to help the average woman to be financially free. We want to help the average man to be financially free. Wealth creation. The third thing is health freedom. We believe that in Nigeria, can somebody tell me the life expectancy? For time, I'm going to even mention to you. The life expectancy for a woman in Nigeria is 56 years old. So if you're here, you're listening to me and you're a woman, according to the life expectancy and all that, your WHO, by 56, you're supposed to go and meet your maker. That's life expectancy. It's that bad. It is that bad. And then for the men, somebody go to comments and tell me, what is the life expectancy for the men? 54. 54. So one of the things that we do as a group is to elongate this expectancy, to ensure that you will not die when WHO says you will die. You will die much, 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 much later. Years and even decades later. Health freedom. That's one of the things that we do as a group. Okay. And then number 4 is what? Nation building. Instead of complaining about the government, complain about what the government did not do, guess what? We have a way of growing our nation from the ground up. If we have 10 people from my state who become multi-millionaires, they are making over 50 million every month, we can go to the state and change the state. We're not going to complain about what the government should do for us. Abraham Lincoln said, don't ask what the government can do for you, what the state can do for you. Ask what you can do for the state. And that's what we do here. 4 major things. Okay? Talking about the philanthropy, we fed 100 families in 2018. We fed 5,000 families in 2019. 2020, we fed 50,000 families. And between 2021 to the end of this year, we're doing what we call Project 1 Million Families. I'm going to show you evidence of all this. Gen Z will say, show receipts. I'm going to show you receipts very soon. Our members pay fees for children across the country. We give healthcare to hundreds of people. And I'm going to show you some of the things that we do. Okay? This was when NTA captured some of the things that we're doing. This was just last year. We had the Feed the Family project, trying to feed 1 million families across the nation. I'm going to just play a little snippet for you, and then we'll take it up from there.
And in the spirit of the season, thousands of FCT residents are among the 1 million beneficiaries of Feed the Family Diamond Project across Nigeria. It is a humanitarian gesture by good-spirited business individuals. Abdullahi Ajia reports that the distribution of rice was orderly under the watch of security personnel.
In a season characterized by love and sharing, the Feed 1 Million Family Diamond Project Season 6 of the Century 21 Freedom Group comes handy with its usual morale booster food items to the vulnerable members of the society.
Even though it's starting like this, in the nearest future, we're going to be feeding nations, war-torn countries, and this is how we're starting.
It is an ungovernmental initiative of some like-minded individuals in business who are passionate around the vision and mission of raising 50 financially free diamonds with multiplier effects for individuals to become the ultimate version of themselves through As 5 o'clock in the morning, organizers commenced the process of distribution of 5 kg rice to each beneficiary of all gender and age grades.
One comes to a point where you discover that life is not about what you can get. What will matter when you leave this earth is how many people
caring for humanity, especially to those in need.
There are 8 nations in the team, and my team also contributed massively to the success of this event, and all teammates gave little here and there to contribute.
That's me speaking to NTA.
The rise, organization, and everything. So we brought forward monies, manpower, ideas, and all of that to make this a success.
It's a wake-up call.
Awesome. Because of time, I'm going to stop there. So that's kind of thing. So if you're here, you have a good heart, you want to help people, you want to give to the needy, you want to do all of that, then this platform is actually for you. Apart from giving rice and food to people, we go to hospitals. People that cannot pay their hospital bills, once in a while we go and we help them pay hospital bills. I'm going to just share this. This was one of the things that we did in NTA.
Is said to be fueling a trend.
Kaduna.
Self-medication and the use of herbal remedies, which often leads to a harvest of preventable deaths. In response to this challenge, a non-governmental organization under the auspices of the Diamond Project with the slogan, "We Care," has launched a program to assist the sick, including dialysis patients, mothers of premature babies, and a pregnant woman who has been in labor for 2 days but lack the financial resources for an operation.
I have to do an emergency CS, but they have financial constraints. Thank God we are here at the right time.
Abdullahi Hassan, who is on dialysis for over 4 months, and Promise Foley, caring for a sister on dialysis too, express their gratitude for this assistance.
To serve me for today's treatment,
I'm grateful because they actually came at a trying time. So it's a thing of joy to me.
Awesome. Because of time, I'm going to stop here. So we have so many philanthropic activities that we do, and we do self-funding. We don't call UN, we don't call anybody. We as an institution, we come together, we save 1%, and we're able to do all these amazing things. So you can be part of us. We also have what we call the fuel drive, fuel palliative, where we go around, give fuel to people. We just go to filling station because the price of fuel has skyrocketed. Okay, so we go around giving fuel to those who cannot afford fuel. Our goal is just to make life easier for people. That is one of the things that we do. And how are we able to do all these things? Because of our wealth creation angle. Let me ask you a question. Can you give what you don't have? No. The reason why we're able to go and give people fuel and pay hospital bills and give people food is because there is wealth in the team. Over 420 members have bought their cars, over 1,700 are making over $1 million monthly. Tens of thousands make at least 200, 300, 400 from the business. Our members travel on all expense, paid trip, vacations, all sponsored by the business. This was when our teammates went to the beautiful island of Zanzibar. You can see they had a fantastic time there. You know, and some of them didn't even have international passports as when they joined the business. You can see the lady on the left-hand side, that was her son, less than a year old. She was able to take him on a vacation, courtesy of this amazing platform. Our members here in the beautiful country of Mauritius, one of the most beautiful countries I've been to. That's me in the middle. When I went to Mauritius, I went to go and touch some lions. We had a fantastic time. You know, we also have our members here, went to Seychelles. You can see me there in the middle with teammates. And that is a beauty. You work hard, you are rewarded. You work hard, you are celebrated. You work hard, okay, and you're enjoying yourself. If you're here, you know you like to enjoy yourself. Go to comments and say, I like enjoyment. For me, I love enjoyment, okay? This was when our members went to Egypt. It was a fantastic period for us. You can see me there as well. Beautiful vacation, beautiful lifestyle. Some people have worked for 10 years, 30 years, 50 years in their offices. Even Cotonou, they have not taken them to. But here you work hard, make money, use your money, and you can travel. It's such an amazing experience. It was when our members went to Nairobi, okay? Courtesy of this. Oh, I see my enjoyment officers in the comment section. I love it. Not nice. Okay? And all of that. Now, what is the way forward? I've spoken to you about other people. I want to talk to you about yourselves now. What is the way forward? Or why should one pursue success? I'm going to be sharing with you some reasons, 7 reasons why women need to be financially free, 7 reasons why men need to be financially free. Okay? Whether you are a man, you're a woman, you need to be financially free. And I'm going to be sharing this with you. Number 1 is what? It increases your respect and your self-esteem. Why do you need to take this business serious? I'm going to show you a business that helped us achieve all these things. Why do you need to take it serious? Why? It will increase your respect. You see, as a man, there's a certain type of disrespect you will not have when you have money. As a woman, there's a certain type of insult you will not get when you have money. Your own money, not the money that you're waiting for Odogu to give you. Because even Odogu is looking for a rich woman. So as a woman, when you're financially free, your self-esteem is increasing. There's no disrespect, both male or female. Number 2, it makes you what? An asset. It makes you an asset and not a liability. Hello. If you're here, let me talk to the women first of all. If you're here and you're a woman, and before you drink tea, you ask Oga for money. School fees, you ask. You cannot do anything for the family. You are a liability. Let me be the first to tell you. And for the man, you already know now, you don't have financial freedom, you don't have money, you're just, nobody will even respect you. You're not an asset, you're a liability. So tell yourself, I want to be an asset and not a liability. Number 3 is what? When you're financially free, it gives you choices. Today is not a meeting for aspire to perspire. No, I'm going to be showing you practically what you can do to become financially free. Because financial freedom gives you what? Choices. The house you are living in today, is that the house of your choice? Or is it money that made you live in that house? The car that you drive today, is that the car of your choice? Or is it the money that made you buy that car? For me, the school that my kids are going to is my dream school. I had dreamt of that school even before I even got married. Choice, when you have money, you can choose what you want. You can choose what you want. Number 4 is what? It provides long-term stability for yourself, for your extended family, and for the children. Hello. The rich, they think of the long term. It is a poor man that is thinking of only himself, food, clothing, and shelter. A rich person is thinking of, what will I leave for my children? Even the Holy Book says a good man leaves an inheritance for who? For his children's children. So if you are still managing, you are still struggling with feeding, clothing, shelter, and all that, where will you have money to leave for your children's children? But when you're financially free, it extends to the next generation. Long-term stability. Some of you are here, you say, oh, you are doing very well already, you are financially stable and all that. But guess what? Do you have enough to leave for the next generation? Do you have enough to leave for your children? Very, very what? Important. If you're learning, go to comments and say value. Number 5, for your protection. If you're from Nigeria, I know some of us are joining from outside Nigeria, but if you're from Nigeria, hey, money stops nonsense. So money stops nonsense. Did we hear about what happened with Senator Natasha? Hey, money will protect you. Money will protect you. Guess what? They tried to bully her and all that because she had money. Not just influence. Because she had money, they couldn't bully her. Money is oh my goodness. The Holy Book says wisdom is a defense, but money is also what? A defense. If a whole senator can be bullied in Nigeria, who are you? So you need to get money so you can protect yourself. They told her, don't come to the state, don't come to Kogi, don't do whatever. They blocked all the roads. She flew in with a jet. Go to the comments and type, money stops nonsense for your protection. Number 6 reason why, because as I'm showing you this, I'm also going to show you the business that is behind what we're doing. So when I do it, ensure that you grab it and you are among those selected as your partners. To become a role model, hello, there are a lot of people, both men and women, who are not successful today. Why? Because they had no role model. There's nobody they saw having success. And that is why they felt like they themselves cannot be successful. They themselves cannot be successful. But guess what? Through this amazing platform, we'll teach you how to become a role model. So you can pick up that lady from your church and say, look, my dear, I made it. I became financially free. You can make it as well. If you're a man, you can pick up that man in your mosque, pick up that man in your society and tell him, come, I made money. You can also make money. Somebody say money in water. I love it. I love it. So to become a role model, to inspire people. How many people are you inspiring? I tell myself, when they ask my daughter, who is your role model? I don't want her to start calling Chimamanda Adichie, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. No, I don't want that one. Let her say, my mother is my role model. And you know what? If you don't have money, you cannot be anybody's role model. If what I'm saying is paining you, then don't worry. By the end of the meeting, when I show you the business, make sure you grab it so that you'll be financially free by the next time. Number 7 is what? It gives you time freedom. Hello. It gives you time freedom. My mentor says anything that can be delegated should be delegated. I'm going to speak to the women and then I'll speak to the men. For the women, some of you are looking 10 years older than your age. Why? Because only you are the cleaner, you are the chef, you are the nanny, you are the wife, you are the driver. You're looking 10 years older than your husband. No stress. You can't even rest. You are so stressed out. For me, I have a nanny, I have a chef, I have a driver. We have all those things. Why? So I have time to take care of myself. Very important. And then for the men, age expectancy is 54. So all this stress, you are stressing yourself, you are killing yourself. You must find a business that you can do, that you can leverage on the efforts of other people. Because as a man, if you do everything, it's not going to be easy for you. You must find something you can do that will give you leverage. Fantastic. So these are the 7 reasons why you listening to me here, you must be financially free. Do we understand that? Fantastic. That is it. Okay, I'm going to share a bit of my story. So you may wonder, who is this lady speaking to us? Where is she coming from? This was me some years ago. Okay, when I first joined this amazing platform. Yeah, I remember before I even joined the platform, I had so many dreams, so many goals. Oh, I want to be successful. I want to be this. I want to be that. But guess what? Nobody gave me a chance. I wasn't able to do it. Okay, I had worked so hard. I was working, salary was 73,000, and it was good for a while. But after a while, by the time I send money to my mom, send money to my friends, send money to my siblings and all, because I'm the firstborn, I'll become broke. And then I'll borrow money. Then when salary comes, I'll pay back my debt. I was broke again. And that's when I started my poverty cycle of borrowing, return, and all of that. So I started looking for what to do, but I did not resign because they told me, don't worry, Ronke, keep on working hard. One day they will promote you. One day things will get better. And I came to the office one day and they slashed my salary. And when I complained, what did I do? Why are you slashing my salary? They said, oh, things are hard in the country. And I understood because they slashed everybody's salary. So it wasn't my boss's fault. At that point, I realized that hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. Because up until that point, I was hoping that things would get better. I was wishing that my salary would be increased until they slashed my salary. And I started looking for what to do. And God being so kind, a friend of mine invited me for this meeting. The same way you were invited, I was also invited. And I started to listen. My life began to change. I became a partner. I was able to get started. I made my payments, joined the business. And guess what? I was able to raise 594,000 naira. At this point, I resigned from my job. And I decided I will never work for anybody in my life again. Because I said, if I can raise this money in about 3 months, working from the business, imagine what happens when I go what? Full time. Imagine what happens when I go full time. At this point, I resigned from my job. But I want you to look at this picture very well. Look at the lady speaking to you, okay, from the camera. And then look at the lady on the screen. Go to the comments and tell me, does it look like the same person? Does it look like the same person? I tell people, I say, nobody is ugly. It is money that will bring out your true beauty. That was how I was looking for, but now things have changed. Why? Because of the amazing business. After I bought my first car, the car on the left-hand side, I used the car for a period of time, and I sold the car as a seed to a member of my church. My pastor is always telling us, give. So I woke up one day and I gave the car to a member of my church. And guess what? Few weeks after giving out that car, 6 weeks exactly after giving out that car, I was able to buy my second car from the business, the car on the right-hand side. Imagine a young lady giving out a car. Guess what? I've gotten lots of awards, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. For some of you, no matter how hard you work, nobody rewards you. No matter how hard you work, nobody celebrates you. But here, you work hard, you are celebrated. You work hard, you are told, well done. That is the beauty of this amazing platform, okay? Some of you, but as you're working hard, you're doing your job, your supervisor is taking the glory. Your supervisor is being awarded. But here, anything you do, they celebrate you. Anything you do, they tell you, well done. And that is the beauty of this amazing platform, okay? Fantastic. So if you're here, you want to be awarded, join us. And then also, like I mentioned before, vacations. Oh my goodness. Even when I was broke, I knew that I was destined for enjoyment. I love vacations. I love to travel. I love to have a good time. So when I came here and they said you can qualify, I'm like, oh, fantastic. The picture on the left was taken when I was in the Seychelles, Constance Efilia, one of the most beautiful hotels there. The one on the right was when I was in the beautiful island of the Maldives. We had a fantastic time. Courtesy of this amazing platform, okay? This was when I went to Dubai, flew business class because of this amazing business. Had a beautiful time. I've gone there about 3 times. On my 30th birthday, I went to this amazing hotel, Burj Al Arab, the first 7-star hotel in the world, and I was able to stay there. You know, people go there to visit. I slept there for some nights. Can you imagine? I was telling someone that my Covenant University school fees for 4 years is not up to one night's accommodation in this hotel. But because of this business I'm going to show you tonight, I was able to do it. And it can happen for you as well. So I show you these pictures. I want you to picture yourself here, because for those who are going to be selected, at the end of the meeting, I'm going to be selecting some of you to be among our beneficiaries. Your story is going to be among them very soon. And guess what? It's not about what has happened for me, but what has happened for those we have mentored. There are a lot of people who we have mentored who are doing very well. Some of them have their lands now. Some of them have their houses. Some of them have their cars. Some of them are no longer struggling with paying rent or paying school fees. They are living a good life. A lot of them have resigned from their jobs to do this full time. Guess what? And they are living a good life. You may be here, you may say, oh, you are doing very well financially, you're rich. How many people are you impacting? How many people are you influencing? But through this business, you're able to impact and influence the lives of so many people. And I'm happy to do that. This is one of my favorite pictures in this business. When I went to Egypt with my amazing teammates, if you look at the picture in the lady in the middle, that's me by God's grace. Now look at this picture closely. You'll see something special. You'll see the young. You'll see the middle age. You'll see the old, Gen Zs. Everybody's there. You'll see Christians, Muslims, male, female. Go to the comments and tell me, what does that tell you about our organization? What does that tell you about our organization? Quickly, I want to see your comments. What does that tell you about our organization? I'm waiting for our comments. You know, it's an interactive meeting, so I must hear from you as well. It's for everybody. Thank you very much, Dawn. Oh, awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm seeing your comments. It is for everybody. There's no bias. So you listening to me right now, ensure that you're selected, because you come in, you work hard, and we can actually work with you, and you begin to grow in the business. Okay? This was another vacation I had. Fantastic. And I was able to buy my dream car. Hello. Let me speak to some of the women who are here. Women, don't wait for a man to buy you a car. Wait for a man to buy you a house or whatever. Make your money and buy that car. Make your money and travel abroad. Because that soft life you want to live is in the hard work that you're escaping, you're trying to run away from. And for the men, if you don't have money, there will be no respect. So in our generation, for those of us that are Yoruba, before, respect comes with age. You see Gen Zs of these days, if you want to be as old as Methuselah, if you don't have money, some of them will not respect you. So you need to be financially free. And this platform is one of those avenues that you can actually use. And by God's grace, I have offices across Abuja and some other parts of Nigeria. Because of this, guess what? There are people who have testimonies like mine. Some of them, their testimonies are better than mine. And the same way you came for a meeting tonight, that's how they came for meetings, and their lives began to change. How can you achieve all these things? How can you start your own journey to financial freedom? Very, very simple. Okay? By doing what? Finding a viable source of income. That's what we did. We found a viable source of income, and I'm going to show you the viable source, and then we'll call it a day. You cannot just stumble on wealth. Hope is not a strategy. You cannot just wish your way into prosperity. You must do something about it. How do you join this viable income source? How do you become a member? How do you start your journey? It's not going to cost you up to 1 million naira to join our business. No. You don't even need up to 800K or 500K or even 100,000. With as little as 69,990, you can actually join the business and you can begin to grow with us. Why isn't it called 70K? The company says 69,990, so we call it 69,990. Guess what? Less than 70,000, you can actually join the business and you can start your own journey to financial freedom. Oh, is there money involved? Of course, there's money involved. It's impossible for you to make money without putting in money. And guess what? Once you do this, two things will happen for you. Number one, you're going to get a package for you to use. You're going to get a package for you to use in your house. And then number two, you're going to have a portfolio where you can start inviting and you're doing your business. Now, how does a business work? Follow me closely, because this is where the money is. When you get started, you're going to be giving things. We have toothpaste, we have supplements, we have chocolate drinks, we have coffee. Some of you have used a particular toothpaste. If you're here and you've used a particular toothpaste for up to 10, 15 years, the same brand, go to the comments and say, I have. Because Nigerians can be very loyal to brands. You've used a particular brand for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Nobody has paid you for your loyalty. Admin, please take an attendance. Nobody has paid you for your loyalty. But guess what? Instead of going to go and buy from people that will not pay you, why not buy from people that will pay you? And then guess what? You're growing. Okay, Abimbola said I have. You can see. And they have no, how much have they paid you for your loyalty? Nothing. Some of you use different kinds of beverages. and you're not getting paid for it. Use this one and you're going to get paid for it. Are you following? We also have something that you can use to protect yourself against radiation. If you're here, you have a phone, you have a Wi-Fi, you have a microwave. It is emitting what we call radiation. And radiation is a silent killer. Some of you sleep with your phone under your pillow, you wake up, you have a headache, and you're wondering what happened. Radiation. You wake up, you are tired. Why? Radiation. And then for some of you that are men, that you put your phones in your pocket with the data on, it is emitting radiation. That is why lots of infertility cases right now, men, because of what? Technology. How do you prevent it? And I'm saying some of people that get it, don't get scared. How do you prevent it? When you join our business, I'm going to show you something. They are going to give you this thing. Can you see this black device? You can see, go to comments and say, I can see on my phone. What is it doing? Look at the black device. It is protecting my phones against what? Radiation. So whether anywhere I go, I know that I'm carrying my phones, I'm using my phones, I am protected. You know why rich people don't die on time? Because they always do things to protect themselves. That is a poor man that will say one thing must kill a man. Guess what? We also have one that you can wear on your hand. I'm going to show you soon. If you look at my hand, this bangle is not for fashion. If you look at it closely, you can see what they wrote, the energy bracelet. What does it do? If I meet you on the road, you are my friend, we are talking, and your phone doesn't have this thing to protect yourself, guess what? My own bracelet is protecting me. So that you will not finish laboring and then next of kin will come and squander everything that you have. Like I said, age expectancy is 54. Nobody wants to die young. So you're joining the business. You're not only making money for you. This is the bracelet I told you about. You're not only making money for yourselves and for your family, but you are protecting yourself from sicknesses. There are a lot of sicknesses that are being caused that people don't even know where it's coming from. Radiation is one of them. Now, how does the money come in? The people that we partner with, they handle manufacturing, they handle shipping, warehousing, technology, all these things. What do? We just are their connector. We just connect people to them. Imagine with me a business you're doing, you're not paying salaries, you're not paying rent, you're not worried about technology, you're not worried about importation, custom duty and all that. You are just connecting people, okay? You are just connecting people to the platform. If you do that, you're going to succeed. Now we are their connector. So how exactly do you grow in the business? How exactly do you grow? Very simple. You can generate money from 6 different ways. That is how the money comes in. But because of time, I'm going to talk about just one way. My mentor says, if you're making money from just one source of income, you need to be careful, because what happens if you lose that income? What happens if you lose that job? What happens if you lose that business? But guess what? This business has 6 different income sources. But I'm going to talk about just 2 for time. The first one is what we call a direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus says for everybody you connect to our platform, you get a bonus of between 20,000 to what? 200,000 naira from one human being. That is the benefit. Problems don't wait for end of the month. Problems can come at any time. So you should make money at any time. But guess what? This is not why I even joined. I joined because of the second way to earn. And that second way, you can leave an inheritance for your children's children in the future. How is the second way to earn? I'm going to show you that. But before that, I'm going to answer a question that may be on your mind. When I saw a business like this, I asked them a question. I said, okay, come, how do I connect to people easily without convincing them, without marketing, and without selling products? How do I connect? It was a very simple question. Because I said, look, I don't want to come and start telling somebody, come and buy, come and sell, come and market, come and convince. No. How do I get people to connect? And they told me something. They said I should use what? Their system. That when I join them, I shouldn't go and start trying to market or convince or anything. I should just use their system. What does system mean? System means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Their system is so successful that they were able to take 140 Nigerians on a vacation out of the country. That is how successful their system is. 140 Nigerians. So please, when you join us, don't try and do it your own way. Use our system. Okay? Fantastic. So what is the system? I'm going to be showing you about 5 ways you can connect people to this business without you going to go and start convincing them, without you going to go and start marketing and all that. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready, quickly. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. You know, I like to hear from you, so I know you're following me. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, the first is what we call business launch. Business launch. How does it work? Very simple. We're going to create a flyer like this for you with your name, your picture, dates, and all that. You can either invite through any of our offices, or you can invite via Zoom, the Zoom meetings, any of them. We can either launch it. You can call us to your house, your office, your society meeting, a hall. We will come and launch your business on your behalf. And guess what? At no cost to you, we're launching it for free for you. Okay? That is it, business launch. The second one is what we call what? Contact recommendation. How does it work? This is for those who are very lazy. You are lazy, but you say, you know what? I want to grow in the business. I want to grow in the business. How does contact recommendation work? You're going to send a simple text message to your friend. If you're here, you can send a text. You can actually do the business. What does the text message look like? Very simple. Hi, John. How is everything? There's an international NGO I recommended you to. They will show you how to discover the ultimate version of yourself. Guess what? After you send them this simple text message, you give us their names and their numbers. We have people who will call them and invite them for a meeting like this. The same way it makes sense to you, to also make sense to some of them, and some of them are going to join your team, and you begin to grow. If you're here and you can send a text message, you can actually do our business. That is the power of the system. That is the power of what? The system. Let's continue. The third way, if you're learning, go to comments and say, I am learning. The third way to connect people to our platform is very simple. And that third way is, it makes life easier for everybody. That's through our office meetings. I'm speaking to you now from one of our offices. Guess what? You don't have to go and start renting an office. You don't have to go and start getting an office space. No, we have offices. Your own is just to invite. Either you're inviting to one of our VIP offices in the inner office or to our hall. And somebody who is a professional, who has made money, we have meetings every day, will come and speak to them and they can join your team. Do we understand that? That is it. Number 4 is what we call social media or Zoom meetings. If you're here, you came from social media, go to comments and type social media. We're going to show you how to connect to friends. They say in Nigeria alone, 110 million Nigerians are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok every day. 110 million Nigerians. So we're going to show you how to connect to smart-minded people on social media. And they can join you via Zoom. That is the beauty of, I have some people from social media. Awesome. That is the beauty. So we're going to show you, if you say, look, Madam Roke, I don't have any friend. I don't know anybody to connect. What do? We will show you how to connect via social media and you meet smart-minded people. Okay? Fantastic. Number 5 way to connect is what? Questionnaire flyer. You go somewhere, you see somebody, you want to speak to them, you don't know what to say to them, you can use our questionnaire flyer. So, our goal is that you don't go and start trying to talk to people. No. Use our system and grow. Use our system and succeed. Do we understand that? Fantastic. I'm going to show you this, the matching bonus, the second way to earn as I wrap up. This way you can, oh my goodness. This second way to earn is to blow your mind. Why? Because this is how people earn money residually. Let me just show you how it works. Okay, so let's say you get started, you paid, let's say our one account, $699.90. This is you create a system for you have your left side and your right side. You use our system and connect. Oh, Madam Roke, I don't know how to connect people. Guess what? We will teach you. That is not your headache. I was also taught. You see the way I'm speaking like this? Money that has opened my mouth. It is money that has opened my mouth. I wasn't always like this. Guess what? Once you create a system like this for you, your left side and your right side, you use our system and you connect somebody on your left. Let's say your friend's name is Ahmed. And the second person's name is Tunde. What happens to you? They'll pay you the direct bonus for Ahmed, direct bonus for Tunde. But the matching bonus says once they see a human being on your left and another human being on your right, you're going to get paid 7,000 naira. Just 2 connections, left and right. You can have 2 connections and you're good to go. Ahmed will do the same thing. Connect Uju under him and connect Paul. Tunde will do the same thing, left and right connection. Eunice and Zikora. Guess what? You that is at the top, you don't know these new people in your team. But the company says because they have seen somebody on your left and right, they're going to pay you another 7,000. Guess what? Some will connect 2, some will connect 10, some will go and sleep. They will not connect anybody. We have a way of showing you how to balance it out. Some of you, your wedding day, you had 500 guests. Some of you had 1,000 guests. Some of you, your naming ceremony, you had 50 people. We are saying out of that large number, 2 connections is fine and you can actually grow from the business. So how does the company stay stable? All these monies they are paying, how do they stay stable? The company says that in a week, they have a limit. And in a day, they have a limit. Their daily limit is they will not pay more than 168,000 naira in a day. Why is that? So that they will not crash. They have been around for 18 years and they have grown strong. Why? Because of this safety net. It means that in a day, 168K is the maximum they can pay you. That is what 24 matches. That's 24 times 7,000. They cannot pay you more than that in a day. 168K in a day. But guess what? That is very good business. Many people work for years, 30, 50 years. They don't earn up to 168K in a day. But guess what? What if life doesn't give you 100%? What if you don't earn up to 168K? What if you just earn 10% of that, 16,800 in a day? In a month, that's how much? 504,000. Let me ask you a question. If it takes you 2 years, if it takes you 3 years, if it takes you 5 years to build a business that can pay you 500K every month, whether you are there, whether you're not there, is that good or very good? Go to comments and tell me. If it takes you 5 years to build a business that will be there, paying you $500,000 every month, whether you are there or you're not there, it's fantastic. And we can show you how to. So for those who are selected tonight, we're going to show you how to grow that system. I'm going to show you some beneficiaries, and then I will select my partners who are going to be the next set of beneficiaries when we're having our anniversary. This is a good friend of mine, Didi Awache. She used to work in a radio station. I will not call the name of the radio station. She worked there for a couple of years, and guess what? They were paying her 20,000 naira after her youth service. 20,000 naira because she worked there as a copper and then she was retained. What can you do with 20K? Is it even skincare routine? You cannot even use 20K to buy it. But she was just going through a lot. And then she joined our business. She started working, started growing. She actually borrowed the money to register. And then she started the business, started growing, inviting. Said, look, I don't know how to talk to people. I'm shy. I said, no, Wahala, just be inviting. She was just inviting. And guess what? Some of her friends were joining little by little, 1, 2, 3, 4. And she started growing. By the following year, she was able to buy her first car from the business. A beautiful Toyota Corolla. You can see her shining. Things were getting better from this business. Obviously, she resigned from the radio station and started growing. She was able to travel on her first international vacation to the Philippines in 2018, where she met our CEOs. They saw her, told her what to do. She was so excited and she started traveling on numerous vacations. She started her business called Rondi Voyage. Okay, and she also started a photography business. So if you're here, you want to go into any kind of business at all, and you're trying to raise capital for the business, guess what? You can actually join our business with a little token and then grow the business, raise money from here and go and chase your dreams. Raise money from there and go and chase what you want to. That's what she did. Okay, although she is now full-time. So I traveled on numerous vacations, courtesy of this business. She joined in her she was 23 years old when she joined the business. She's 33 today. And the business has been fantastic. Courtesy of this amazing platform. And guess what? She was able to buy this beautiful Range Rover for herself. If you're here and your dream car is a Range Rover, go to comments and say, I am the next in line. If you're here and your dream car is a Range Rover, go to comments and say, I am the next in line. Oh, I want to see your comments. Fantastic. I am the next in line. Awesome. Good. That is it. From a copper. From a copper. It doesn't matter where you are right now. What matters is where you're going to and your future. This is her result, and I'm so proud of her. This was when I was celebrating her when she bought her car, telling her well done. And for those of you from this meeting, I'm going to be selecting 6 people from this meeting who I'm going to be working with over the next 6 months to 1 year. So that the same way I'm celebrating Didi in this picture, I'm also going to be celebrating you when you have your own success. Are you following? Fantastic. And this was another beneficiary of ours. Barrister Peter Osigbeme used to work for the government and all of that. And guess what? Today he has resigned from the FCDA, doing very well now. He bought this lovely Lexus from himself. And that was me mentoring him, telling him, oh, well done. I'm so proud of you. Beautiful car. Courtesy of this platform. For those who say, I want to get this kind of car, go to comments and type, I am the next in line. So whether you're a woman or you can succeed, you're a man, everybody can do it and succeed. Because we don't want you to be a liability. Are you following? But guess what? For you to grow the way these people grew, they did multiple accounts. Barrister Peter and Madam Didi, they did multiple accounts. Okay? How do you do multiple accounts? Instead of starting with just 69.90, there's a promo where you can start for 3 accounts for just 190,000. Once you make this payment, you're going to get a cashback of what? 30,500 immediately. 30,500. And as you do this, what happens? You begin to grow in the business. And then everything else you make is profits. For those who do multiple accounts, 3 accounts and above, you're going to make more money than someone that starts with 1 account. So as I select you tonight, ensure you can start with a multiple account. If you can afford it, we'll begin to work with you. Okay, somebody else who is a beneficiary from our business is my very good friend, Ifeanyi Ozani. He had a master's. You know, they say education is the key to success. But guess what? They have changed the padlock. Ifeanyi had a master's from University of Ibadan and he was doing his PhD. But guess what? Upon his master's and PhD, he was living in an uncompleted building. Uncompleted building. And after a while, he lost his job. Somebody showed him the business. That's why I tell people, where you are does not matter. Whether you are successful or you're not, you can actually add more value to yourself through our platform. Guess what? He joined our business. He was able to call his parents, please send me money. Because, I mean, uncompleted building, he didn't have anything. But he said, let him give himself a final try. And he did. Guess what? Culture of the platform, he's doing very well. In his first 1 year, was able to make 2.7 million and began to grow in the business. Got married to the woman of his dreams, a doctor. You know, there's a particular tribe in Nigeria, I will not call the name of the state, but when you want to marry a woman, the higher her degree, the higher the money you pay. And they wanted to marry a doctor. But culture of this amazing platform, he was able to do it. They are doing very well now. They have 3 beautiful children and they are growing in leaps and bounds. Culture of the business. This was the first car he bought, became a monthly millionaire from the business and started growing. And guess what? He has traveled on so many vacations, from somebody who was living in an uncompleted building to somebody who now travels, lives life on his own design. And he bought this beautiful car for himself. Somebody will say, why are you guys always buying white cars? White stands for royalty. White stands for purity. White stands for holiness. We love white. So our own Ashoebi in this business is white cars. That's why he had to buy his own white car, okay? And that is it. So some of you say, I don't higher packages, and I will select my 6 partners from the meeting. Make sure you're among those selected. Okay, these are the higher accounts. We have 7 accounts, 330,000. Once you do this, guess what? You're going to get a cashback of 74,000 naira. So that means it has gone down. And guess what? You are earning more money than someone that has 1 or 3 accounts. The more money you make, the more you do. And then the final package I'm going to talk about now, which is our VIP. We have the VVIP, but that's well, I'm going to leave that for another time. I'm going to wrap up with this VIP package. Okay, that is a 1.3 million naira package. So you have that uncle, you have that friend, you have that you know is financially free. You can get them to do the VIP. Why? Because they are going to get this hydrogen device for themselves. What does it do? The Ultra H2. It converts ordinary water to hydrogen-rich water, molecular hydrogen. That is very good for your body. It's an antioxidant. Guess what? It's anti-inflammatory. So most of the diseases that we have are caused by inflammation, either in the joints and all that. It helps to prevent all of that. It heals the body at the cellular level. That is the VIP package. Okay? Fantastic. That is it. So you decide. As I wrap up the meeting and select my partners, how do you succeed? Just 4 steps. Number 1, start immediately. There's something called analysis paralysis. You see something you see is fantastic. Then you begin to analyze and think and think and think, and you don't take action. There are a lot of people who have thought their way into failure, think their way into nothing. So you must do what? Start immediately. For the 6 people I'm going to collect tonight. Number 2, get a quick training. Within the next 48 hours, we're going to be teaching you how do you succeed? How do you grow? How do you make your first 500K? How do you make your first 1 million? How do you get your downlines? Your goal is not to go and start convincing people. No. Use our system to connect. And that's the number 3. Use our system. And you're going to grow and succeed in the business. And the final thing I'm going to say is what? Take advantage of the what? Mentorship. Take advantage of the mentorship. The mentorship is the reason why we're growing in the business. The mentorship is the reason why we're successful. So if you're here, I'm going to be selecting some partners. Ensure you are among those who are selected, because these are the people who are going to get the mentorship session. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Are we ready for the mentorship? Good. This is a very good friend of mine, Simi Choji. When she saw the business, she said, wow, I want to get the mastermind slot. She went to go and run around. She raised the money and she got the mastermind slot and she bought this lovely car for herself in a short period. So are you ready to grab the mentorship? Are you ready? If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. Quickly, let me see those who are ready, because I'm only going to select 6 people from this meeting. I can't work with everybody, okay? Fantastic. So how do you know if you're among the first 6 people to get the mentorship for tonight? How do you know if you're among them? Very simple. If you're here, you say, I want to get the mastermind mentorship. I want you guys to coach me and work with me. I want to grow to the next level. Very simple. I'm going to be selecting you, but you are going to select yourself by making a very, very simple decision. How is it going to work? Simple. The first 6 people to pick up their phone right now and make a payment to the accounts they can see on the screen, these are the 6 people I'm going to work with. We have 4 accounts here. We have the Lagos account, the Abuja account, the Ibadan, and the Onitsha account, depending on where you are. If you're in Lagos, you can pay to the Lagos account or in the environs. If you are in Abuja, pay to the Abuja account. Or if you're anywhere in the north, if you're in Abuja, Nasarawa, Kano, pay to the Abuja account. If you are in Ibadan, pay to Ibadan. And if you are in the east, if you're in Enugu, you're in Onitsha, you're in Aba, anywhere in the east, Port Harcourt and all that, pay to the Onitsha account. So 4 accounts. The first 6 people to pick up their phones right now and make their payment to
Okay, so you are in the mastermind mentorship now. So who are getting started? So quickly, what do you need to do? Just make your payment to any of the accounts you are seeing on the screen, and we are going to be putting you in the mastermind mentorship right away. Okay, so it's very simple. We have the different account numbers on the screen. We have Lagos account there, you have the Abuja account, you have the Port Harcourt account, you have the Onitsha account, you have the Uyo account, Ibadan account, Warri account, and Kano account. Okay, so quickly, I believe you can see me and I believe you can hear me. So what do you need to do right away? All you need to do right away is just to go and select any of the packages that you are confident you can make your payment with right away and make that payment so that you get on the mastermind mentorship. Okay, so Samsung is saying he's ready. Samsung, is time to make your payment right away. Infinix said, I'm ready. Go ahead and make your payment, whether it's the silver pack, the gold pack, or the most preferred package, or the platinum package, or the elite package. Go ahead and make your payment. And once that is done, screenshot your generate a receipt from your mobile app and send the proof of payment to the number you are seeing on the screen, 09162987664. Okay, I believe you could hear me. You can hear me. You can see the number also. Make your payment and send the proof of payment to that number quickly. And for the first set of person that does this, they will get the mastermind mentorship slot immediately. Okay, and we don't have time, so I'm going to time us for this particular session so that we can do that quickly and be out of this place. Okay, so the timer is starting now. The next 5 minutes, make your payment. The first person to get their payment done will get the mastermind mentorship. The person will be the person we'll be working with this evening. Okay, so let's get that done. And if you're on YouTube, you can make your payment. You are seeing the account number on the screen. Make your payment right away and send the proof of payment to that number. Let me know on what's on the chat that you have made your payment. Then send on the proof of payment immediately. Okay. That's very fun. Oh, sorry about that. So we have about 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to call it a day. Infinix, this is the time you get started. What's the name actually? Your name shouldn't be Infinix. Okay, so go ahead and make your payment. I don't have the money presently. Looking forward for the next opportunity. If Ogene Fortune, that's from Edo State, right? So if it's time to get started, find a way and make your payment right away. There's no need. Find a way and make your payment. Delta, oh, that's awesome. 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 So, Infinite, I'm sorry, Efe, Fortune, go ahead and get started. Okay, go ahead and get started. Find a way, the timer is on. If there's somebody, a friend that can help you with the payment, let's just get to that friend on phone immediately. Tell the person to please help me. Since you're in Delta State, are you based in Delta? Are you based in Delta? Or are you based somewhere else so that you know where you are making your payment to? Okay, if you are based in Asaba aspect of Delta State, you can make your payment to Onitsha account. But if you are based towards Warri side, you can make your payment to, I think there's Warri account on the screen. There should be. Make your payment to that account for Warri, right? Maybe, okay, so you're in Lagos, so you can make a payment to Lagos account. That's why I'm asking. So find a friend that can help you sort that payment out immediately, so that before the timer is over, so that you don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity and on the mastermind mentorship. Do that right away. I don't want you to miss out. You don't have to miss out. Okay. Who else is in the meeting? Okay. It's almost a minute to go. It's almost a minute to go. We have less than 30 seconds to go. So what's the status on you getting started, Mr. Efe? What's the status on you getting started? Those of us on YouTube, how far? Make your payment, send me your proof of payment. Chinaza Jacinta, this time you get started, you can make your payment and send me the proof of payment on the number you are seeing on the screen so that we can get you all started, okay? My timer is over. It's just exhausted. So the question now is, it's possible that you're in this meeting and you want to make your payment, but you couldn't do it within the timing. If you're that kind of person, what I want you to do quickly is just very simple. Tell me I'm the person in the chat room. Tell me in the chat room, I wanted to make my payment, but I couldn't do it within the time. I couldn't do it within the time. If you're the person, just let me know so that I will see what I can do for you. I wanted to get started, but the time was too short. I couldn't do the transaction within the time, but I want to get started. Just couldn't make looking forward for the next meeting. Who told you there's going to be a next meeting, Mr. Efe? Okay, the next meeting is for people that have gotten started. For people that have gotten started tonight, we are going to take them to the next meeting where we're going to work with them and teach them what they need to know to start making money from the project. Okay, and by the next meeting, if we have another meeting, you will not be getting the mastermind mentorship because the mastermind was with only people that get started at the first time they saw the opportunity. Attendance was taken today, and these details will be submitted for documentation. That was why I was trying to know your name and details, okay? So if you don't start today, you can still start tomorrow. But the problem is that the masterminds will not be working with you. And when the mastermind works with you, it makes your success faster and easier because they are the brain behind this project. And within a space of 3 to 6 months of working with you, you should be able to start earning above 300,000 Naira every month within 3 to 6 months of working with you. That is what is on the line. I don't want anybody to miss that, even my enemy, even though I don't have any. Okay, so let's try again. Efe, I want to give you another opportunity now. I want to give you another opportunity now to get started. I'm not supposed to do this. So I'll not allow the timer to read to the finish. Once the timer keys goes down to 2:00, I'll end the meeting. Once it gets down to 2:00, I'll end the meeting. Okay, that means you've lost out on the mastermind mentorship. You may have to get back to the person that invited you to see if they can find a way to get you to lower cadre mentorship, where it will take you longer time, 1 year and 6 months, to get to a point you can start doing 300,000 Naira every month and more. Okay, so in the next 1 minute and 25 seconds, I'll be ending this once it hits 2:00. So find something you can do within this time and get started. Find a way and get started if you really want to get started on the mastermind mentorship. The next 1 minute, I'll be ending this meeting. Don't miss out on that, okay? Okay, I'll be winding off this session in the next 15 seconds. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for making our time to be in this meeting. But before I close this meeting, if I want to ask a question. Efe, how much reasonably can you afford now? Let me know in the chat room. Just type. I want to know how much reasonably can you afford now? You are complaining about money. How much reasonably can you afford now? Let me see if there is a way I can help you. Type it in the chat room. I want to know. And please type it within this time. Don't type it after the time. How much reasonably do you think you can afford now? If I'm to do something to assist you to get started, how much reasonably can you afford out of the smallest package? The smallest package is 69,919 Naira. How much of that can you afford now? Let me see if I could find a way to assist you to complete it or get you started. And anyhow. I mean, how much, what you are speaking English, I'm looking for figure. How much can you afford now? 50,000, 60,000, or 55,000? How much can you afford now? You know, so that I'll see if there's a way I could assist you to get you started, so that we can begin to work with you. So that in the next 3 to 6 months, you can have a wonderful story from this project. Like, how much can you afford now? When I got started, I borrowed money to start. Nobody asked me this question. I borrowed money to start, and 6 months after getting started, I had to resign my job because this was paying me better off. Okay, so I couldn't get any access. It's okay. I want to let you know that you can start this tomorrow. Yes, you can start this project tomorrow. You can start it next week, but you will not be starting off on a good note. What that means is this: the best of the mentors would have worked with you if you started tonight. Okay, but by tomorrow, you'll be starting with the next cadre of mentors. What will take the masterminds 3 to 6 months to achieve, the next category of mentors, which are the global leaders, it will take them 1 year and 6 months to achieve that. If you're not able to start between tomorrow or next, you will get the mentorship of people who call the emerging leaders. Whatever you could have achieved within 3 to 6 months, it will take them 2 years, 24 months to help you to achieve that. And the unfortunate thing is this: most people are not patient for 1 year, not to talk about 24 months, which is 2 years. And that is what I don't want you to miss out from. I want you, while you can be patient for the next 1 to 3 months, you would have achieved 1 to 6 months. You could have achieved a level of success where you are doing above 300,000 easily from this project, so that your what's it called? Yeah, your patience level is, you are still within your patience level where you could wait and you're already achieving success. And that could inform your next decision. Okay, wow, this is making a lot of sense. I want to go in full time. I want to give it more time, because you are seeing a lot of results because of the category of people that are mentoring you. But unfortunately, you are missing out on that, and that's your bad, actually, not mine. Thank you for your time. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.